going to make another earring with a little guitar like this one. I've also made it larger as a pendant, and all you're going to need for this project are 2 buttons, and they each have to have 4 holes. So the bottom button's a little bigger than the top one, and you'll need 2 pieces of wire. I'm using 24 gauge steel wire, but you can also use 22 gauge copper wire if you'd like as well. And basically we're going to take a piece about 10 inches long and fold it in half. And then we're going to go in through the back of the button with the 2 ends. So we'll go in through the back. Like that. And then up through the front. Pull it tight. If you need to use your pliers to hold the end to pull it, you can. So we've got the starting point like that. And I'm going to pull these up. And then you want to put the smaller one in. And we're going to go in through the front of the smaller one. So in through the front and bring it down so when you bend it, it's going to be positioned just over that button there. So when you bend it, it's going to be just above that one. Okay, and then we're going to put these ends in through back to front, and then we're going to take our pliers actually to really give it a good tug. And then the same thing here. Go in there. And we'll really give it a good tug. So we've got those 2 wires up, and you've got your beginnings of your guitar. And then we're going to take our other one, our other string, and straighten it out, give it a little fold, and we're going to actually go in back to front. So in through the back and out through the front. Pull it tight, and this one you actually don't have to string through the other button because the other button's already firmly in place. So straighten the wires, and we're going to bring them all up. The 4 wires will be pointing up together. So at this point you could pull on the wires to straighten them. These 2 will go in between the outer ones there. Okay, like that. So we've got our strings all worked out. And then if you're making earrings, you can compare the height to see where you finish the neck. And then you're going to hold all 4 wires together like that. And take the outer one and bring it around like that, and then you can clip it off. So you don't need that one. Clip it as close as you can so you don't have a pokey end, and we're just going to go like that. And then on either side we're going to pull a wire out on either side to make the pegs, and then we take our seed beads. We're going to put a seed bead on there. I'll move my pliers out of the way so you can see them. So we put a seed bead right there on the edge, and then we're going to hold it thumb and finger and turn the wire around it so it's held snugly in place. Okay, so there's one, and then we get another one on the other side. Hold it snugly in place, and then you want to put another one, so we're going to bend it at a right angle just above there. I use my fingernail. You can use your pliers if you want to bend it with the pliers, and then we'll stick another seed bead, hold it thumb and finger, and rotate the wire around it to point up. And then the last one, going to put that one on there. And then we're going to rotate the wire around again. So we have our 4 pegs. If you need to kind of adjust them a bit, now is a good time to do it. And then for these wires, to finish them off, you're going to need to just wind them around and clip them. So each of the outer wires, we're going to keep the middle wire for now. So now you can kind of go around to the back like that and then clip it. And the same thing with the one on the other side. Round to the back and clip it. So you actually only have the middle wire that's going to be left. And you want to be sure to really clip it in there. If it's not clipped enough, you could either try to clip it again, or you can get your flat pliers and just bend it in a little bit. So there we go. And now that you have that all set up, like that, you're going to bend this to a 45-degree angle, perpendicular to the guitar. Get your round pliers, hold the edge, twist it around, like that, adjust it. At this point you could even do a check and see if it's about the same size. Now this one looks like it's a little lower, so I can maybe adjust it a bit so the loop's a little higher. Okay. And then we're going to just twist this around and around and around, however many times you think looks good. And then we're going to clip the last end like that. So there you have your guitar. And at that point, you can get your hook for your earring. You just open it up and you put that on there. And now you have your pair of guitar earrings. Like that. Oh, this is the right side. Perfect.